now I actually got to pay attention, make sure I fucking tap me.
Right.
I need to change the shit sometimes.
Hey, we are here live in the studio with Tabo X and Sir Charles.
Boom.
Boom, boom.
So first and foremost, Aaron, what's going on downstairs tonight?
It's open mic, man. Every Monday we do open mic. It's all ages, no alcohol.
So if you're hearing music,
pretty good party, man.
Hearing music in the background, it's at the Hideout. This is an every Monday event. Your whole band is what's it cost $5 to get in?
Yeah, $5.10. I ain't ran this event in a while, so
is it free? Is it $9? It's $8.50.
If you're playing, it's free.
If you're playing, it's free.
You can come down here.
But if
play,
you're coming to watch,
I think it even costs $10 if you're playing.
You gotta pay to watch too.
It's all donation anyway, man. Ain't no nation like a donation. Let's make it happen.
Well, we'll just say, like, even if you're playing or watching, a $5 to any $10 donation just to use the stage and electricity and all the sound guy.
Can we get Wichita used to paying a little bit of a cover, like entertainment's worth?
So I want to talk about this.
You
are parlaying into me.
Let's go that way.
You are parlaying into me actually just tossing me a perfect softball, and I appreciate this.
No worries. Anytime,
so I show up to your show at Kirby's on Friday night.
That shit was fucking lit.
Okay,
dude.
so
holy.
But so when I'm walking in, and I eating out Kirby's, you usually don't pay to get in.
Yeah.
And I'm almost and most people know who I am for the most part.
Yeah.
And I get to the door, and I'm like halfway in the door, and homeboy at the thing grabs me and goes, $5 to get in. And I go, bro, I ain't no dumb. Don't fuck with me. I figured like he was just some dude. I ain't never seen him before.
Yeah.
I think he's like some dude trying to get $5.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, buddy. Like you're not gonna like come on.
That's okay. You want to hear something funny? I ID'd somebody at the door. I was standing out there in my ski mask, dude, smoking a joint, and this dude comes up, and I was like, "What's up?" And he's like, "What's up?" And I was like,
"Here."
He's like, "Is this where do I go in at?" And I said, "You go in this door." And then he's like, "Do I need to show you my ID?" And I was like,
Yes,
sure.
Yes, you do. And then I looked at it and shit. And then my boy Taylor fucking was like, "Oh no, just go in. He's not security." I was like, "Dude, let me get this guy's shit. Come on, bro."
Well, so I'm
trying to know his weight.
I get happy.
512 East 7th Street.
This motherfucker got hazel eyes.
Organ donor. That's what I'm after.
Yeah. So I get halfway to the bar, and the guy grabs me and he goes, "Hey man, are you a regular here? I'm not trying to charge you." I was like, all right. And I turn and look, and you on stage DJing. So I walk straight up to you and go, "Hey man, high five. Good to see you."
Yeah, I remember this.
I go, "Hey to see you." I go, "Hey, are you guys charging $5 to get in the door tonight?" He goes, "Yeah." So I turned and I went and paid my $5.
Yeah.
But I was happy that y'all was paying. I just thought that dude was trying to game me.
Oh no, yeah. No, I mean you never know.
Some of that
you never
sometimes.
at Kirby's. There's really not much of a charge ever. So
Well, and we talked to Ryan, and
the show,
I've been talking on our show, and we've even talked to Alex, who's also partner of that place too. And I think that Kirby's is such a monumental joint that they need to when the artists outdraw Kirby's, like when you guys bring in a bigger crowd plus Kirby's, it's easier on the people that go to shows, and I'm speaking from that because I'm not in the shows. Well, I'm speaking for me. It's easier to pay $10 at the door than tip each of y'all $2.50 or $5 or I didn't tip you because I forgot and I was outside smoking. Now I'm the asshole because I missed one of you guys. So
here's my cover charge, man. My tip is on top.
Yeah, so much easier. And I'll even tip a little bit too.
Right.
I ain't even scared to keep the tip bucket.
Well, and
but just charges to get in the door.
Any more these days? I mean, nowadays with how many events are going on in Wichita,
there's a lot, man.
Dude, there's a ton of events. Sadly, none of them are hip hop.
Ain't that strange?
Sadly, none of them are hip hop. We have zero hip hop.
Try to put on one, and then you got to have permits and all this crazy shit.
If you bring a big hip hop name in and it's not at the Cotillion or Wave, then I feel like the chances of it happening now are like slim to none, which sucks because like that makes all these, dude, you have an entire group of people working for their dream, which is in hip hop. You know what I mean? And you have little to no venues that want to do that, number one, because of the stigmata that comes with like.
Well, all right. So I had a conversation with Detective Harrison. Not Harrison. It's Knowles. Detective Knowles.
Knowles is right.
Who handles like the entertainment license kind of stuff around here.
Like an actual cop?
Yeah.
He's an actual cop.
Well, he's a detective. He's kind of above
the Wichita Police Department, but he upholds like permits.
So me and Angelo Garibaldi from Humble Greatness, we both sat down with this dude. And we was like, so what's happening with hip hop? Like what is going on? Really, you know? And he's like, man, it's not a war on hip hop so much as it is we have an entire department of our special investigations unit devoted to tracking gang members' social medias.
Dude, okay, but like,
but this is his argument.
What the fuck does that have to do with the music? Like, people like, bro, that
he sees rival gang members going to the same show, and now he's going to check it. Now he's going to be like, all right, so do we have our entertainment license in place? What is their security plan?
You can't blame because that's a big kind of music.
That's a big part. That's a big part of the entertainment license nowadays.
Yeah, but that's not like that still kills any chance of the community here having anything.
It doesn't kill any chance, but it does make it a higher. Like
if they shut down DJ Paul of 3-6
gang.
Mafia, bro, unless it's at the Cotillion or Wave, that shuts down any chance of any of us local musicians being able to bring someone in.
It makes it expensive. It doesn't shut down the chance, but it makes it expensive.
Bro, there's no way I can go out and pay for one of those permits or licenses to throw a show and pay the promoter and the tour package.
Your daily entertainment permit in town is $25. Like, that's not that bad. But what they are going to require for you to do a hip hop show is a whole security plan. And so to circumvent that, you would go through like TNA Security, who has a security plan, and they have like their license and bonded. You know what I mean? So you would hire them out, but that's about $20 per asset per hour.
Yeah, bro.
And
dude, there you go. Afford any of
that
shit.
Now that's where we're sitting. That's where we're
paying the headliner to come into town. And do an hour-long set for $3 to 10 grand.
That used to
that's our problem.
That used to be the great game, and I love that about hip hop. You could pay somebody maybe 5 to 12, whatever you got grand, and have a good artist come in and let your whole fucking record label get seen.
Rock Island used to be the spot for that. Rock Island was doing a lot of those cool hip hop shows. They bring in Stevie Stone or Calhoun or who. I mean, they small.
Flashbacks was going hard at that for a minute too. Yeah. When they were that bar's been inside and outside of everything, but Flashbacks was going hard. I mean, they brought in Juvenile and Pimp C and
I got booked more with my band than
the band was dope. I mean, I'm not.
Well, yeah, the band is dope, bro. But no one also wants to pay for the band. That's another fucking problem.
That's real. Yeah.
So
I'd rather pay you $200.
Get more and more limited as you dive deeper.
Yeah. I'd rather pay you $200 to show up than your band like 5, 6.
More than that.
Well, yeah. I know your band. I know what you.
Them boys.
But I feel okay. So what's funny is like you get paid based on like who's in your band. Why doesn't everybody just get 6 no matter how many people's in the group that night for that amount of time?
Hey, no. There's a scale of shit.
You got
the band fresh out the garage playing bad.
That's not what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So, okay, say you have a experienced hip hop artist, but it's only him and his mixer. You gonna pay him less than an experienced band because it's less people?
Yeah, probably.
That's fucked off.
Like that's the market. That's the market, though.
But that's like that's like okay, like I'm a barber, but a cosmetologist does women's hair. You make more off women's hair, but I can get more cuts in an hour than a woman doing woman's hair. Does that make sense?
Well, that same don't apply to this a little bit. It does
it kind of, but I mean that scale is there. But
it's not it's not like you get to go out and play 10 different shows a night.
But I can DJ for a whole night for a set rate that I make more off of than I do performing.
No, really,
bro, it's fucking crazy, dude.
Let me guess at it, man. Let me guess you about $250 for a night DJing versus like a cut of like $5.
$250 for me to perform, like $5 a night for me to DJ.
Nice.
There you go. Hell yeah.
So parlay that into why we're all fucking sitting here. What's going on this weekend?
Yeah, man.
I mean, I got 2 DJ gigs.
Yeah,
on Saturday. I fucking got one Friday. I mean, it's my weekends.
You've been DJing a lot. You've been doing DJ up at our spot that sponsors us at 42 Below too.
Yeah, I do that every month.
Yeah, that's badass.
Yeah, I think Alyssa coming in. Is she still?
At some point.
I think so.
Well, she don't get out till 8. They don't close
but
she's probably ish on her way.
Yeah, no. It's weird. I really. So I started DJing because I was in school and I was broke as fuck, and I was just like, I mean, I can get this equipment and try it. Maybe I'll get booked. Maybe I won't. Yeah. Shout out to fucking Caretaker, because Caretaker's the one who got me completely right. Showed me what I needed to know.
What a fucking genuine dude that guy is.
No, Caretaker is
straight up. Like,
I'm gonna tell you now, dude. Yeah. I love Caretaker with
No
all
angle.
my
Yeah.
beating heart, bro.
No
That
angle,
is-
man.
Yeah, what a fucking
Bro, just
genuine
it was
ass
like,
dude.
here, let me show you how to DJ. Let me show you how to do this. I love you, little bro. Go make your
Yeah.
fucking money. And then like when I needed like upgrades on my computer, blah blah blah. He's like, you know what? Somewhere else is gonna charge you. Give me $50.
Let's
Smoke
go,
with
let's
me.
go, yeah.
I'll take care of you.
And what,
You
man,
know
it's
what I mean?
nice. It's nice when you have, whether it's a car or a computer or something that where you are a little bit out of your element, and somebody
And
really
you
is,
have a homie who
and
fucks
somebody
with
who's
you.
like,
Yeah.
well, somebody, even if it's not your homie, maybe you
Who's
become
just genuinely nice.
well, maybe you become homies because of this part of it.
Yeah.
But it's when someone comes at you genuine, ain't trying to fuck you over, man. It's really nice. Uh-oh, what's up? How you
What's
doing?
happening?
Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. You guys, this is the camera in it, so you come further, and this one will see. This one.
Go
You
on
buy
in this way,
this way. Yeah.
Oh,
Show sponsor showed up.
Yeah.
I just drooled all down my shit. That was very, very strong.
Well, it's just.
I think I caught it in time. It wasn't like a hanger, but we
Yeah.
got close. We got close. My face.
We got it, man. We'll rewind that and put it out there.
Yeah.
We'll put it out there in slow mo
Just like
for you, man.
just
Did
like
well, we on?
just
Was
gif
the eye
it.
on him when it happened?
Maybe.
Might
I
have
don't know. I don't pay attention to that shit.
So welcome to the podcast room.
Yeah. Should we? You guys want to swap some headphones back and
Yeah, just real quick. We'll come back and forth. Yeah.
we'll roll around a bit.
Tavo X. We'll
Yeah, buddy.
We'll get
Yeah,
you
he was just like quiet. Yeah, come on in, Tav.
yeah.
Wake up, buddy. We took some dabs. That's why we took some dabs before we left the house.
We took legal dabs from 42
Yeah,
below.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah, they were
All
super
that
legal
detox.
dabs that you can get from 42 below.
So if you have
Diamonds,
if you have
turp
any
sauce.
questions for the show, there is a comment section. So if you have any questions for Sir Charles or this show this week,
Don't ask me anything.
We're about to start promoting that show.
Are we going
next week.
live right now?
We've been live. We've been live for 12 some odd minutes. We got 6 motherfuckers watching them.
Excellent.
Yeah, and ain't nobody cares.
So how have you been? Yeah, you doing all right?
Pull that.
Yeah.
thing until you
Talk
get
right
close.
into the mic.
Yeah, get right in
You
that.
gotta
thing.
be direct.
Tavo only licked it like a couple times.
Yeah, and we washed it last week.
Yeah. It wasn't. It wasn't like a lot. I mean, that shouldn't be wet. You know.
So 42 below owner, you and your dad
Yeah.
run the joint. So give us a little bit. Go do a little promo. You're a sponsor of ours. Tell us everything about it. What's going on over there?
So my dad and I, we
Yeah,
bought
get
the
right in
place
there.
Right up in there.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, right there.
Now,
There you go. There
use
you
your
go.
headphones to know.
Thank you, Charles.
When you really hear your head, when you really
When you
gets
hear
deeper-
yourself,
When you can
That's
hear
right.
yourself real nice.
Well, I mean, even his voice is deep. I mean, if you get this far away and this far away is a big difference. So
Right.
come on in
Okay.
there.
Word.
There
So
it
yeah,
is.
my dad and I bought the place in like November of 2022, and we just been about spreading the love, being about the community, making sure everybody walks in feeling welcome and walking out making sure or feeling like they know more than they knew when they came in.
So you guys, do you guys provide the same services that what 42 Below had before, or what? Like, what do you guys got in there?
We do. We've changed things up a little bit more though. It's a lot less cheap glass, more local glass to Wichita or to like just here in America. Like we get stuff from Midwest Mellow, which is just a bunch of people in Iowa. They've got like a studio there and they just melt glass. They'll load up a truck and we'll pick up a bunch of cool stuff for the shop and
Oh yeah.
just
It's
have
better than getting
cool-
that bunch of Taiwan glass that just, I mean,
Just-
but
yeah.
that real flimsy shit.
Yeah,
I mean, I do appreciate a real cheap pipe, I ain't gonna lie, but
right. And we make sure to have stuff for people, who only want to spend $5-10 on a pipe. But if you come in and spend $20-30, it's not like the $20-30 you would be spending the last owner.
Yeah. Last time we were in there, we went into the back end,
Mhm.
and y'all have a whole like glass shop. Y'all
Yeah.
blowing glass.
where this man works right
yeah,
here.
that's what I was
Yeah,
saying.
yeah. Tori, the man, he started blowing glass, like 5 months ago? Something like that, 6 months ago?
Been melting. I've been going on. It's been about 8 months now.
Oh, yeah.
Since I started. Started back out. What was it? June
Mm-hmm.
ish. But yeah, I've been
And
melting
you-
ever since.
We can catch you blowing glass. I know for sure at Diaper Jam.
You coming out Diaper Jam?
Yeah,
All
they'll be
right,
out there
yeah.
for Diaper
I'm
Jam.
actually,
Yeah, that's awesome.
You'll have some pieces on this at this show that we're promoting
Yep,
tonight, but
yep.
you won't actually be blowing glass at that. Are you going to at Barleycorns?
If y'all want to bring a table,
He's like, don't tell me.
They
I
told
won't
me
do
I
it."
could do whatever I wanted.
I mean,
so-
out back, I feel like you could get
I
away with it,
don't-
maybe,
yeah, I
right?
don't
I mean, I
care.
don't know. I know there's not a whole. I mean, I was even worried, like, where the fuck are we going to podcast at there? Like, there's not a whole lot of spot at Barleycorns.
Yeah.
I mean, Especially you start putting me and Aaron's big ass head. Look at these
Right
heads.
off stage.
Look at these heads.
Right off stage.
But yeah, we'll,
And Sir Charles' big ass head is in there too. Look at these heads.
It's a noggin.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
can't.
fucking noggin.
Yeah, it
They
is. I
can't-
carried it.
I've been
I'm
carrying it
Travis.
around my whole life.
So let's circle to why we're all here talking about this tonight. Just impromptu.
316 on.
I love impromptu
316.
podcasts. I love that we, me and Aaron have worked hard to really get this just like press button play in here. So we got to show that me and Aaron are actually going to be at podcasting. We're actually that day we're going to be in the St. Patty's Day parade, the Delano parade. We're going to get pulled in the trailer and talk shit for however long they let us sit in there, and then we're going to probably take a nap because we're old and come over to y'all. Well, there's shit going on in Napster Park. We might go over to that too. But then we're
Napster Park is for all
Napster.
your illegal downloading needs. Napster.
Napster.
Napster Park.
Yeah, right.
Yes. I
Don't
like
tell.
it.
Don't
Napster
tell.
Park.
Don't tell Metallica because they'll
Those
pick it.
two.
But then by
They'll
the time
show up and
and
boycott.
that all the like shenanigans with the city ends about 6:00, and then your show starts. And so tell us what's going on over there at Barleycorns on Saturday. Next Saturday night.
Next Saturday night, I got what I would like to think is like the staples of hip hop around the city at the moment that I mess with.
Yeah.
There was a couple people that I tried to get that weren't available. Whatever. That's
I
fine.
mean, schedules are
I'll
schedules.
get you on another one. Yeah.
Yeah, schedules
You know
are
what I mean? I
schedules.
can't get everybody in one fucking show. So like, don't get offended if you didn't get on this one because
If everybody wasn't busy, wouldn't that suck?
yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that'd be
Then
terrible.
exactly. Then it'd be like
Every once in a while it
fucking-
works out, but shit.
But no, I had the date booked and I was doing it with a promoter here in town, and it was gonna be like a hip hop EDM event. Been trying to do something with hip hop and EDM for a minute, but that night, like Tribal Roots and fucking Nocturnal by Nature are both doing something, and I was like, there's absolutely no fucking way I can even compete.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, I
you
mean,
know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Like I can't do no fucking.
You talking about
So
being
dude
nice.
calls me and he's like, hey, seen that Tribal Roots and Nocturnal by Nature is doing something. I'm gonna back out. And I was like, oh my bad. I was like, oh fuck, I'll back. He was like, I'm gonna back out.
Give her some slack. Pull some slack on that.
Oh,
damn
dude,
thing for her.
Is it?
What is it?
Oh, it was caught on something.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now we're not.
I'm so sorry. So he was like, I gotta back out, and I was like, fuck. Well, I already got this date. I don't obviously want to like let a date go to waste. And there's not any hip hop shows in Wichita. I mean, there is like
Few and
know,
far between, man. Like you said, the day of like being able to rent an artist and piggyback
Yeah.
off that.
It's not. It's
Well,
not one
and
of those things
they can
anymore.
say what they want to say. Even that guy that can, Detective Knowles can say what he want to say. When you try to do a hip hop show, I even at the base level, and I'm not going to sit here and talk about every venue, but I've been to shows of both kinds of. But I always go to hip hop shows because I have to leave my city to go to the ones I want
Yeah.
to see.
Certain hip hop shows come with connotations.
Well, they
along
come with
it, you
different
know what
rules. I mean,
Yeah.
Go to the biggest shows even in
which
this
is
town.
which is
you're gonna
crazy,
have
bro.
different
Because
rules.
like you can go to a metal show and motherfuckers are in that pit, bro. I've been
Like,
in some pits that are like
high kicking
violent
motherfuckers.
pits,
Yeah.
bro. Violent. Even
That's what
some
I'm saying.
EDM shows when they're headbanging and they're breaking the fucking rails, bro. But we can't get together and fucking everyone, there's people. We're not against rap. We're not against rappers. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
That shit, bro. It's that shit, dude.
It don't work out.
So I fucking decided that I was gonna throw a hip hop show, and I got, people that I see working, people that I see on, trying to push themselves and do
Yeah.
things, and then I don't like to go to shows where there's not food. What you're serving at your venue is not enough for me.
You got to have food.
I need
man.
food there, so I always at every show since I started this, I've always brought food vendors because like,
Smart.
bro, everyone's
Smart.
gonna get fucking hungry at some point, and I'd rather you eat, stay, and enjoy the whole night than eat, leave, and go somewhere else after or whatever.
And,
you know what I
and,
mean?
and as we all know, eat and drive home safer.
Well, yeah, that too.
Yeah,
That too. I
it's
mean,
straight
there's just
up. like that.
There ain't nothing.
it just makes it
it's
more like
real.
it's more of an environment when there's food involved, and then like you get a couple vendors involved where people can feel like, oh, I want to get a patch or a sticker or fucking little glass pipe for my girl on the spot because we're out.
Right.
Whatever the case is, like you give people options and they'll stay.
Well, and a lot of
know?
and a lot of people forget that vendors and food trucks bring people outside of your concert.
Outside of your event, man.
Outside
you
of
might
your-
get extra numbers in there just
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
you
one
got
food truck might draw 10 people that now know
Well-
about 42 Below, now know about your music,
Like,
now
oh,
know about some
42
shit.
Below, local flavor, Diablo tacos.
Yeah.
Like Aaron and Austin show. Like,
yeah, you get to
come
spread
in
it
and
around.
say hi to the guys while they're on a podcast.
Right.
Come say hi to her while she's doing her art or while he's blowing glass. Or, I mean, that's what First Fridays is about. That's what it's all about, getting people active. So, like,
Yeah.
that
And we
way
can piggyback off each other's
Dude, exactly.
friends,
That's my
off
point.
each other's
It's like,
art. Like that's what works for art.
you guys might have followers that don't know that she's the owner of her own glass shop.
or that she
don't
does
know
art on
she's
her,
an artist.
or
yeah.
that don't
Or
does
that-
art.
or
I didn't
that
know
she's
that
an
till
artist,
this
you know what I'm
this last
saying?
week.
Yeah.
I
So,
mean,
like,
we've been working with
there's
you for a couple of months. We didn't know that.
there's connections that can be made.
Kind of incognito.
Yeah.
There's connections that can be made, and it's obviously up to us to make them, but you have to facilitate it in a way that feels fair to people, so they're not feeling like I'm overpaying for this event, number one.
Well,
Because like I've been to events where it's like $50 a ticket and you get one drink,
we-
no food, and I'm like, wait, the fuck? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather at that point do the let me pay $10 to get in and I'll pay the food
yeah,
trucks.
bro.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
exactly. That's what
exactly.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because then when you
$10 entry, and dude, look at that fucking lineup. You got Ballistic, Nick Gibbs, Catfish, Icy Collins, Thane is gonna do all his.
Yep.
He's not doing a normal set. He's gonna do only songs that he's done with other people.
oh really?
So he's doing
Features?
only features.
a feature set.
Yeah, he's only
That's
doing a
tight.
feature set.
Feature set.
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Mike Benno's gonna be
I
the
love Benno,
lineup.
man.
Tavo's gonna get a surprise set, and it's not a
Yeah,
surprise
there
now,
you go,
but
yeah.
I'll release the shit now.
but like, you know what I'm
and
saying?
I guarantee
Like,
church we might
I
see a
wanna-
little
You
Sir
heard it
Charles.
here
up
first. You heard it here
We're gonna hear a little Sir Charles up there. I
you
hope,
might,
too. Yeah.
you might.
If
you
I'm
might.
podcasting in the corner,
You
we've
might.
got to get a little something in there.
You might. I might do a little something. But
Little
yeah,
something.
no, I just try to make it because like once that dude backed out, I was like, fuck. What am I gonna do? Like, I mean, all I know how to do is throw hip hop shows, and like, those-
Shout out to
those are
Zay
hard,
the Proof is
hard,
on.
hard to fucking
Oh,
come
Zay the
between.
Proof,
You know what I'm
nice, man.
saying? It's
So
it's
what?
a tough community.
Let's give
right
you
now.
let's launch you a question. What is your plan for doing live art? I heard you kind of say in this thread that this is kind of your first portray into that. What you got? What you got in mind for that? What you?
I've had a piece that I've been working on for a while, so I was just gonna bring it through and just be working on it and stuff. I've never really done anything like that, so it'll
It's
be
12 pounds of dynamite, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we surround it by spray paint cans, yeah?
Well, see, what
And
it's
we blow it up.
see,
We all die.
so I never know what to
Yeah.
do. What you're gonna get with live art? Like some people bang out a bunch of art while they're there, or have a piece like they're working on,
Yeah.
or all kinds of
Right.
different stuff.
I
So-
feel like
so-
it's so much pressure to just take a blank canvas and then just create.
fucking right.
Just watch it.
Y'all need some whiskey? Y'all need a little snip of the creature? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not.
Yeah,
gonna
yeah, yeah.
say
They're not.
Yeah, so you guys, we didn't even talk. You guys also have a West Side location, correct?
Mhm. Yeah,
And
out
yeah-
of 21st and Tyler.
Oh, it's right there by like the Great Wall and shit, right there.
It's right by Bricktown Brewery.
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah,
the movie theater out there and everything.
So same kind of gig over there. We can get pretty much a little bit of everything.
Mhm. It's a little bit smaller, but we're all about quality over quantity. Stocked up with good glass, and we've got our flour out there, edibles, vapes, pre rolls, all the good shit.
So what's it like selling the legal flower in town? Like what? Like that's got to be kind of
Well,
odd, right?
I'll let you answer that one.
Did you guys
Corey.
hear about Sacred Leaf getting popped there?
No, tell me to go
No.
run. Sacred
us
Leaf, we
about
love you. You're Nicole, we love you.
Sacred Leaf is a sponsor.
Sponsor of ours, another sponsor of
And,
ours.
and I saw on the social media that like the DEA intercepted a package. It was legal flour,
Oh.
and they kept it for a while.
That shit is hard to tell. I mean, it ain't like
Mhm.
ain't like I wouldn't tell.
It
a
is
cop.
hard to tell. You ain't
Yes.
wrong. You ain't
If
wrong.
a cop
very
broke
hard
me
to
down, I'd be
tell.
like, and it is, and it
and,
is. Delta
and,
eight.
and for real, she like pulled out this bud out of her jar, and she goes, "This is what it was. I guarantee you." She's like, "This is probably what they sent because this is the one that smells fucking like crazy."
Yeah,
It's like,
there's
this is
some
what it is.
that have some potent smells to them.
Man, it's true.
Mhm.
And but I just saw on social media that Topeka, the DEA, gave it back to her because they tested it or whatever, and they gave it back. So
Yeah.
Well, that I would always say, get you a Delta 8 package,
Mhm.
and
at least say it on the
and then
Delta
you
8.
can make your assumptions from there. You figure it out from there. I can't. I can only lead you so close to the water. So that's got to be weird. Like as you guys sell legal THC and people come in for it, like
You guys
get-
gone through any of that bullshit? No,
Honestly, we haven't ran into really,
not a whole lot of
Any
resistance
problems
on it.
now?
No resistance, yeah.
but we keep all of our certs on hand.
Is it still a thing where you can't like say bong and shit in those places? Like, remember
of
when
course
that?
not, man.
And that was really owner's preference. So like that's
Really?
one of the first things that I did is I walked through and I tore down all of those signs that said you can't say bong, you can't say
Yeah, we're
joint.
all adults. So
But I mean,
Yeah.
it even was a thing.
Words are words.
I remember
right?
it. I remember it first being a thing in Lawrence, where Lawrence was the first place I remember going to head shops in Kansas. And like you, I mean, you say bong, you're like they took a picture of
Sir,
you and pushed
sir.
you out the door.
That's
But like,
crazy.
like, sir, these are not.
Sir.
These are tobacco water pipes. You are, but like it was really a weird thing in Kansas, and it always has been trying to like navigate the fucked up laws that
Well, I
we
mean,
have to do.
let's look around us, okay? Missouri, Oklahoma, Colorado, Nebraska's the only real state that's still got like rickets in charge of shit. And
Nebraska ain't
like,
even win medical
that's
yet,
not
have
gonna
they?
go. No,
They're just like us, right? Have they even
they holding
decriminalized
out.
in any other cities? I wonder.
Well, look,
We've decriminalized in 3 of our major cities, so that's I mean we voted for it here, and then they fucked us out of it, and now they say they kind of enforce it. So I mean, what do you believe?
they don't really.
Right.
No.
Well, that's what the city of Wichita came out. Now, sheriffs and the rest of them, the city of Wichita, we voted to decriminalize within the
Like
state
in
of county.
2014, we did.
Yeah. And then they said they weren't going to do it, and then they did, and now
Well,
then
Whipple did in the last like
and
year
then
and a
well,
half
he
or
said
so.
I ain't going to waste resources.
Yeah.
Fucking going.
He
for it.
he basically made it to where the municipal courts would not prosecute it. It had to be a district court prosecute.
Yeah, well, why waste all the money on all that
Yeah,
shit?
and that's where he was at. He was like, nah,
They used to waste. I know you guys are young, but they used to in this town, like they used to go inside and fuck with a head shop every couple of weeks.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Like
See, I've
Mystic,
heard
Mystic,
lots and lots of stories of that, but
like
I know
Mystic
Fortune-
Planning and O'Rien's used to deal. They paved the way
Yeah,
for you
all
guys.
the day back in the day, man. For
They
real.
really did. They like deal with a bunch
Yeah.
of bullshit. Like
Yeah.
people just coming in trying to buy whatever.
Oh yeah.
And that's when like that weird shit was like available like salvia or some weird shit. What was that shit?
Oh shit, Salvia. Y'all remember Salvia,
Huh.
bro?
Salvia.
yeah, that's
something
not
else.
that's not some shit.
Don't do it. I wouldn't
Yeah,
recommend
I-
it, man.
no,
Don't do it.
Stay away.
Don't
Far
do
away.
Yeah.
It's not a thing you should get down with. They used to sell that shit at gas stations here.
Yeah, they had some crazy stuff that they get just pretty much give to you. At
Well, what's
gas
fucked up? What's been legal in this town as far as like K2, Spice, all that crazy
Oh,
shit.
Horrible.
That
All
was
horrible.
That if they
horrible,
just would
horrible.
legalize Delta
They could
8
avoid it, yeah.
and legal marijuana, like it would just be so much easier to deal with.
Right.
You got people fucking dropping dead off this shit.
Yeah, you see them looking like lifeless zombies. And
Right.
just-
Like
it's
we've had
crazy.
people that have got off like even just stopped drinking alcohol, which like everything's okay and
Moderation.
in moderation for
Yep,
sure.
Everybody
But we
has
have
their
had people
vice.
that have had really bad issues with it, and they've started coming through and like trying our mushroom gummies and our flour, and that has got them off of alcohol.
Well,
Which
So explain that a little bit. What is the because we have you guys, Sacred Leaf, and Tad's
all
All
out
Out
detox.
Mhm.
What is the legal gummies? What are the mushroom gummies?
So the gummies that we carry are shroom fused. There's no cannabinoids, so there's no Delta 8, no THC, nothing like that. There's no psilocybin in it even. There's lion's mane, chaga, just all natural mushrooms, and the shit makes you trip. Like it's crazy.
For real?
I feel
Yeah,
I
real
feel
good euphoric.
Just
oh,
like a
yeah,
boost.
Like body?
euphoric,
All that good.
Like
body, visuals. It's crazy.
Real?
Huh.
It's,
Hmm.
Yeah, almost brought some.
You just buy it by the
Little
milligram.
candy dish,
What's a normal dose for a newcomer?
So the
I
way
mean,
that-
we'll talk off air about tolerances.
For big dudes like us, I'm betting like 25-50, man.
so
well,
When I usually tell people if they haven't tried them, I usually tell them start
I
with
love
one or
using
two.
that.
it all depends on.
Kinda go from there.
All depends on your past.
With
Mhm.
that,
what you-
yeah,
what you-
yeah,
Yes.
that's
It ain't the age, it's the
What
mileage.
you've been involved in, what
yeah.
you've seen and done.
Yes.
We'll
Yeah.
talk later about that. y'all don't need to know everything on this.
That's right. That's right. We ain't giving it all the way.
So
You gotta
I'll
think
give
of
you a little bit of
something
a
that's
other than being involved in this show that's going to be on the St. Patty's Day thing this coming weekend. You guys do some shows where Sir Charles, and I don't know if you do anybody else. You guys have to do some shows in house.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about what goes on there.
So we have a First Friday event every month. On the first Friday, we have
Oh, yeah.
Tori. He's glass blowing in the back, so people can walk through and check that out, ask him questions,
Yeah.
just see the whole process. It's really cool to watch. And then the last couple months we've had ICT Pottery come through, and he's had his portable wheel, been doing pottery in the back with him.
That's
as
fucking
well.
dope.
That's
That's
fucking
awesome.
dope.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
does some
Super
awesome
He got his
work.
kiln in there, or he got to like take it
No,
all?
he
just build it up?
Yeah, he'll throw it out there and then he'll take them home and
Yeah, bet.
kiln them up.
That's
He
cool.
got a whole pottery studio in his basement.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
so
do
man
man
for
for
sure.
man.
Yeah, but we
I bet you got a glass studio at your house.
Oh no, I wish.
No,
I'm
really?
one
getting
day,
there. Getting
one
there.
day.
Getting there?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. He got a glass cabinet. He's getting.
Yeah, I have the collection.
Well, what's it?
Yeah,
What,
I bet.
raw?
Okay, so give us a little bit of background. You blow glass. What does it take? Like what? So I mean, we all know that you need glass and how you guys shape it all. But like as far as the tools you need, what is a basic kit you need?
Oxyacetylene torch. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
No. I'm
No?
running,
Let him-
I'm running propane and oxygen. On my
propane
collection.
and oxygen.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So my main tools that I use are going to be like a reamer, and that's basically just to open up the glass. I have a tungsten pick. It kind of pulls the glass and moves it side to side when it's hot. Maybe I gotta fix a hole or something like that. I have a big paddle that I use to kind of help shape the
Flatten some
glass.
shit out.
Yeah, flatten or smooth something out. And then a pair of jacks, which are pretty much just tweezers, and that kind of helps me pull glass or pinch it together. You know.
Oh yeah.
How do you dictate the color of the glass?
There's different rods of color. There's tubing of color, and then the tubing it gets even deeper as into like back stacks, or I can stack color on top of a clear tube. I can fill a clear tube with frit.
What's frit? You don't want to tell us.
So frit.
We don't know shit.
It's basically like
Small broken up.
Yep, they took
Okay.
a
So,
glass.
well, Aaron
and
knows
shredded
shit, I
it
don't
up
know
a
shit.
little bit, and you can kind of just pour it in there, and it'll melt to the glass, and
Yeah. So
you can change different colors.
So that's
when-
kind of a
so-
way to like mix colors a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
When you said color, I was talking about like in my head it was like the color of the hot. You know what I mean? Like because there'd be really bright orange, there'd be like
Right.
red, and that's temperature degrees. Yeah.
Yeah. So I can kind of see a little bit more color because I use a special pair of lenses. They're kind of purple, and
So you got like welder's shades on.
kind of sorta. And they kind of get rid of that flare, and so I can see more of the color into there.
So do you have a kind of an idea what you're going with before you get there, or is it
a lot of the times? No, I go in there with just a free mind and kind of just go with it.
So what's your favorite kind of like pieces to build? Do you like build a chillums? Do you like building spoons? Like what's
I like a lot of
dreadlock beads.
He would love a dread. If you could make this man a dreadlock bead,
I'll get you some beads made.
hook him up.
I got you, man.
I'll even pay for him. Fuck
I'll
it.
pay you. Yeah, I'll pay you.
But yeah, my favorite pieces, of course, are gonna be water pieces. I like a lot of concentrates.
Like a bubbler style, or like more of a dab style.
Dab rigs, yeah,
Dab rigs.
yeah. I'm real big on the dab rigs.
You have to build them from the bottom up when you build like a.
So the dab rigs are kind of complex.
Yeah,
some of them can be like
the glass
3
on
to 4
glass slides and
different
shit.
pieces. Yeah.
That's why you like him, though, right?
Yeah, it's
So-
a challenge and it's
So
really
on
fun.
those glass on glass slides, is that something you guys do to make that like
So-
perforated glass, or is that something you buy and you can connect
So
with?
there's different ways you can do it. So you can build your own slides, which I was looking into. I just started making some slides, which is
Because
really
they're
cool.
kind of like that powdery glassy, like
So,
it's a
there's a
different
grinding
it's different density. It seems like.
Yeah. So you can buy them already pre-made. There's German and Chinese joints you can buy, which both of them work really well because you're going to be fusing it to borosilicate. But yeah, you kind of just buy them and weld them on there.
Kind of working with it.
Yeah.
See how it works.
Mhm.
Because when I remember the first time, I think it was Roar was like one of the first main brand
there's
pipes
some-
that had glass on glass, and I'm just from when I was a kid, and I was like, man, that is the shit.
I remember the first time I seen glass on glass. It was kind of a.
And you're like, this is a
life-changing
whole
moment.
different
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
You're
I
like,
was
this
yo,
this
whoa.
works way fucking better.
Yeah.
Well, I've even seen now they have this glass on glass contraption, and you guys might, because you guys are in the industry, but like it slides down and comes apart, so you can clean the inside stem and all the bowl of it real super easy. Like it like folds apart and comes apart.
Yeah, the bowl itself.
Yeah, the
it
bowl
kinda-
itself.
It's magnetic. And
Yeah.
It comes apart. Yeah,
Oh, it's
you know,
gangster
Yeah,
because
I've
you know
seen
how
that.
you can
Pretty
clean in
sweet.
that jamming toothpicks and shit down
just
in
anything
there.
you can find,
Yeah.
bobby pin.
Yeah, whatever. It's annoying as hell. So.
They don't have anything like that at the church I go to. So
Church of
I don't-
Spaghetti Monsters. Well, yeah, man. Well, you maybe try a new church. Try a
Church
new-
of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. It's
Yeah.
all good.
I wish we had
Well,
spaghetti tonight. That's for sure. Goddamn sure.
Man.
All right, so we want to pimp any more of this show. You got anything else you need to say over there? You got anything else you guys want to say? Tell them where we can. You can give both out your addresses out and tell them everything about your. Come in and spend money at our place. Come in and because we love you as sponsors. Are you guys are going to be out for that show as well, doing art at that one, correct?
At Charles's show.
At Charles's
Yeah.
show and at Diaper Jam, both,
At
right?
Diaper Jam, yeah.
Yep.
And you'll be blowing glass live at Diaper Jam.
I'll be blowing glass live at Diaper
Nice.
Jam. I'm gonna be blowing glass coming up on the 16th of this month for the Puff and Pull.
Mhm.
What's that?
So we're doing a puff and pull with the Trap Arenas. So they're a little duo here in town, and they are a performer duo. So they do.
Are you doing that in house at your guys'
Yeah,
place
yeah.
downtown?
They're gonna bring their poles. They're gonna have 2 poles, and they'll be
Poles,
giving away
stripper poles,
Stripper
Yeah.
poles.
trap arenas.
pole and puff and pull.
All right.
Puffing poles.
Yeah.
I get it now.
Oh,
I thought it was like a
yeah.
tractor pull where we smoke weed.
Oh man, that'd be pretty
Shit,
dope
that would
too.
be
I'm
dope,
I'm
too.
not down.
I mean,
with it.
I mean,
let's go.
I ain't mad at any of it.
We'll
With
make that shit.
I ain't mad at any of it.
But
All right. So, what else? What? Anything else going on at 42 Below? You guys always got cool shit. Keep pimping it all. We ain't scared.
Yeah.
We got nothing but time for you, especially since you pay us. We love you for that. We appreciate you.
Shit, yeah, of course, bro. Like I said, we love supporting local and just
Is
getting artists in.
is Sir Charles the feature every first Friday?
every first Friday. Yeah.
Yeah.
he's there
So you can
every
go in
month.
and see Sir Charles banging
He's
on
always
the,
got
banging
that.
in there.
Good
Yep.
tracks going.
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
look at you.
Yeah.
You shake the glass in there.
Oh yeah, he does.
Oh
He'll be
man, he
bumping
knocks
in there.
paintings off the walls, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Every once
You
in a
break it, you buy it up in here.
You charge him for that shit? You charge him?
You
for
know,
that?
he
Yeah.
pays.
That's
He
what I would
pays.
think. That's what I would
Just quick shit off the comments. Santia said, Charles, you're killing it. She's loving your music blowing up. She said, love seeing what you're doing.
I love Santia,
yeah,
man. I love what she's doing.
Adam said, what's up to everybody? So Adam always jumps on, so we appreciate him. And,
Zeta
and
proof
Zay,
over there.
Zay always in. And Rebecca, can't see that. Keachin? I don't know how to say her name. She agrees. With
Kirsten, I
some-
bet.
Yeah. You know who that is?
Yeah, I do.
Well, say hi.
She's amazing. I love you, Rebecca.
There you go. Shout out to Rebecca. So if you want to see the Aaron Austin show live, come out to the show on the 16th.
Send $100 bills to.
It's the 16th, right?
Yep.
16th, Friday, the Saturday, the 16th. 316 and the 316.
316 and
Hip hop show.
316.
Hip hop show. Come talk to me and Aaron after we've been.
After the Delano Patty Parade, we're gonna go down to Barley Corners. We're gonna check out Sir
Yeah.
Charles live podcast from over there.
Maybe a nap first. Check out everything 42
Hopefully
below.
in that first. Shit, man.
Check out everything 42 below. Check out everything of the rest of our sponsors. We love you.
Go stream First 48 right now.
Huh?
Go stream First 48. Mine and Lucy's album. I'm almost at 40.
Come over here and say that shit.
Yeah.
The fuck you yelling it from over there?
Yeah, take that mic out.
First of all, I said, right here.
Good. Just go stream anything on my Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere. I'm almost at 4K a month. So
Well, especially the new
project's blowing
the
up
new
somehow.
is good.
So if you're watching this, go do it right now.
All right, bet.
Thanks.
Check out. I mean, there's his new EP. There's For the Birds new EP. Those are both two of the best albums going in town.
There's
by a
some
hot
great
mile.
stuff happening lately.
There really is. I ain't gonna lie. Schoolboy Q's new shit is tight as fuck too.
Oh man,
Yeah, I've been killing with that. I'm listening to y'all. I'm listening to those two albums
Excited.
from here in that Schoolboy Q album. That's the shit I'm listening to right now. So get with it. Get with everything Aaron Austin Show live. Get with all our sponsors. We appreciate you. Make sure you check out everything 42 Below when you get a chance to see this man blow glass live and buy his stuff at Bourbon Street at Diaper Jam, which
He'll
is
be blowing dreadlock beats.
and that's Diaper Jam, another fucking cool,
Yeah.
another cool event that we will be podcasting at. So
$40 a piece.
So not only do we go live, you're going to see us at all the shit you show up
You
at.
said
You
it, not
ain't
me.
going to be able to get away from us.
I'll give you $40 for a good dreadlock beat. Now,
What does a dreadlock beat go for?
I'm telling him $40.
I feel like you set the market way too
that's
fucking
what I was
high.
about to say. He set the
No,
price.
no. I've paid that before, so I'm in. That seems to be the going rate.
That deal's between y'all. I was gonna get you one, but now you're not pricing you're not pricing me out of it.
Don't give me no like commercial bullshit. Oh, make it a nice speed.
Well, it's his stuff. It's his stuff. It ain't gonna be no.
I will pay you $40. You tell me what that's worth. All right, you show me what that's worth.
Well, if he makes it like how long does it take to make a dreadlock bead?
To be honest, I've never made a bead.
Dreadlock beads are kind of hard, man. I see.
Okay, so how long does it take to make a like pretty elementary spoon? You know, just a spoon with a carb.
Elementary spoon.
Like a spoon with a carb. I feel like that's one of the easier ones.
Like a colored spoon, it usually takes me about 30-45 minutes.
Oh, nice.
And that's start to finish.
Yeah, I mean, remember, you're paying for people's art. I mean, that's still some time. That's still a lot of manipulating.
Oxygen.
Yeah. And I will say, as a person that uses, I will say as a person that uses them a lot, that hole in the bottom is very important.
Oh, I've been trying to perfect that little hole.
It is too big,
too big,
too small, all kinds of problems. It really is it's a mistress.
Or so I have heard from people.
This is just all I take this.
This is all things we've heard. You know.
So, like I said, get out to the shows that's coming up. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on St. Paddy's Day this weekend. You can catch me and Aaron tossing candy from a fucking trailer while we're podcasting. And then we're going to be at Barleycorns, and we're going to be at Diaper Jam. We're going to be all over the fucking place. Y'all going to get tired of us eventually, but we don't care. We don't even care a little bit.
Send the hate.
So check out everything 316 on 316.
Boom.